I'd like to take this time just to tell you to eat my ass.
It's in the air, the crowds ablaze, moments that steal the mundane haze. No fear, no hold in this maze. Reach the peak of these wild days. It lives, Friday night lives. You die, but Friday night lives. Hosted by Deadbeat Radio, Stuntman, Marq, and Rambo Rap.
It's Friday night and time to party, if you will. On my right is the man that hates anything white, Stuntman Marq. And down below is the man with all the soul, Rambo Raff. So I am Uncle Bill from Dead Pit Radio. I was just kidding about that, Marq. We all know that, like,
I love everything white.
you love everybody and everything.
Hates everything black.
That's right. Can't stand it.
Spike Lee. Everything black.
Oh, God.
That reminds me of that fucking scene in what's that movie with the Wayans brothers they did? Don't Be a Menace to South Central, where Bernie Mac he pulls him over and he's like, I hate Wesley Snipes. Like he's talking about hating everything black.
Right.
Oh,
What did he say? Was it like Forrest Whitaker's lips or something?
yeah, he goes, I hate Forrest Whitaker. He's like, I hate my own gums because they're black.
Yeah.
It just goes through like a list of shit. That was such a good fucking role.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, a lot of stuff to talk about tonight, including like a bunch of new releases that Arrow dumped on us, and lots of weird and interesting entertainment related news. But first, I just wanted to bring up that I just literally 20 or 30 minutes ago got back from watching Weapons. Saw it at the theater, the Savannah, and none of the kids, because like there was no other movie playing that they wanted to see, and like I definitely didn't want to take them to see that just because I didn't know what the hell it was going to be about. Marq, you've seen this movie.
I have.
And I don't think Rambo's seen it yet, but I was telling you, like, I just like got out of the movie and felt like a profound sense of just like disappointment. And I could not and still cannot really put my finger on it, because there's parts in the movie that are really, really great. And then there's mostly the ending and towards the end that is just like, good God, like just brutally fucking bad. So I don't know.
I mean, I don't want to sway your opinion, but what's the thing that you hated the most about it?
The ending, 100% the ending, because a lot of it didn't make any sense. There's several. In order for me to like tell you what it was that didn't make sense, I'd have to give away like the whole movie, which I'm not going to do. But
is
like,
it the tone shift at the very end?
That was something me and Rambo were talking about before this. I said in a lot of ways it is similar to the ending of 28 Years Later, because like there's a sudden like shift in tone, but then like I don't think that was necessarily the biggest part of it. It's just a lot of the stuff had a lot of like plot holes and a lot of stuff that like did not make any sense. Least of which would be like, okay, so they're saying like, I'll just give you an example of something that really irked the piss out of me. So they're saying like all these kids, they've got video, like ring camera shit of all these fucking kids like running out of this house and these different houses, right? But they don't have like any footage of them all running up the same fucking like road. Is that what you like?
Yeah.
They've got footage of every one of these kids like leaving their house. But like,
yeah. Well, how about the fact that like the cops don't seem to really treat it as important as you would think it would be for a situation like that. If one kid goes missing, and I'm talking about in real life,
Yeah.
there's swarms of like search parties, and then you get the FBI involved, which they do play a small part in the movie, but not anywhere near to the degree that they should have given the situation. The local cops, they're like, oh yeah, you know, we're on it, but you would think that like they'd be out in droves. That wasn't really like, the parents don't seem to care that much. It's like they're angry like initially, but not like throughout the film. Not saying that had to be the forefront of everything going on. They could have been in the background like doing stuff, but it was weird. Like that just didn't make any sense. Not to mention, without giving away where the kids go, or what happens to them overall, you could have had like a bloodhound sniff out where the kids were technically, like because they do that in real life.
Done
like
just about anything to figure that out. Yeah,
exactly. It was so weird to me that none of the other parents even bothered looking at the Ring camera footage or anything. Like,
they didn't want to look at it. There's that whole scene where it's like, oh, I don't want to look at it. Like the only person that gives a shit is Josh Brolin, apparently.
yeah.
And like, what's funny about that to me is like his kid is the only one that is a real dipshit. Like his kid is like the asshole. Yeah. Oh God, those are the. I mean, yeah. Everybody's like entitled to their own opinion. There's no way that I like this movie better than Long Legs. Like, I mean, after we left, I know a lot of people have been comparing this movie to that, but that's there's only one part of it that is like Long Legs to me, and that's kind of like the central theme of the movie.
That is.
Did he freeze or is that me?
I think he did.
See, I never know if it's me. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what always freaks me out.
For a second, I thought it was me, but no, he's frozen. Just so everybody's aware, Rambo's having internet issues. He should be back in a few minutes.
Yeah, bear with us because we're always all having internet issues in one way or another, except Mark, who's got like a tunnel system probably built for his cable internet.
They work for me.
Yeah.
Oh, he's back. He's back.
Yeah. I want to try some real quick. So
nope.
All righty.
But yeah, so one other thing, again, I'm trying not to spoil anything for anybody.
No,
that hasn't
I
seen
don't
it,
want to. I don't have any intention of giving any spoilers because I went into it like not knowing anything really.
The house with the newspapers on the windows.
Yeah.
The stupidest shit ever. Like,
yes. Yeah. I mean,
they have curtains. Like, just close the curtains.
I guess that looked creepier, or that was like,
it looks stupider than.
I don't know. I don't. Maybe it's like supposed to be like a nest. I don't know. Like I can't figure that out.
I just thought it was so ridiculous.
Yeah, Alpha. I mean, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but I didn't think it was better. I'd say that somebody's asking about, do I like it better than Barbarian? Yeah, because to me, like, the whole second half of Barbarian is really fucking ruined by Justin Long, who's also in this fucking movie.
He is.
I was like, damn it. But he's not in it for like 5 minutes, so that's good.
Yeah.
So I'm trying. For those wondering, we had a storm last night. They hit one of the towers, so they got it back as not 100%, as you could tell. I think it's going to take time, and plus it's now the weekend, so it won't be able to call till Monday. This happened just last night, so I'm trying. I won't say how, but I have a different one that I was able to hop on to internet-wise, so we're trying that, and I think that may work better. This is a different service, so there you go.
It seems like it is right now, anyway.
Yeah. So,
but yeah, it's got some major like plot holes.
It could
it's
have been so much shorter. Do we need to
that's the
see
biggest part of the problem. Yeah.
that one chick fuck the cop or whatever? That whole thing, like, who cares? It didn't
In the
add
ass?
anything to the story. Jesus, no. So random.
It
Um,
I don't know how hyped Weapons is right now, but like there does seem to be a trend of these movies that are like people are hyping the dog shit out of them, and then you go see them and you're just like, that's not that good. Like it's not. I don't know. I mean, it's an
Mhm.
original idea, and we should support original ideas because if not, then we're just going to get like thousands of remakes and shit. But
Mhm.
like, I mean, just because it's original doesn't necessarily mean it's good. Can't
Right, yeah.
you know? Can't
Mhm.
just fall over backwards in your own shit about every movie that comes out that like somebody has an idea about. And
Yeah.
that one's not it. I'm sorry. That ain't
Did
it.
did the structure of it bother you?
No, that's the thing.
Mhm.
Like, Savannah asked me that right when we got out. She was like, "Did you mind like all the stories like being separate?" I was like, "Not really." I mean, I've seen a bunch of movies that had that same kind of like idea. I mean, Tarantino's been doing that shit for, what, 40 years at this point, or 30 years at this point, I guess. Like, I didn't mind that part at all. It's just, it really just wasn't that fucking good. Like, I don't know how else to say it. Like, the payoff of the movie is not original, first of all. It's been
No,
done
you've seen it
in
done.
many, many different ways. So that's one part of it. I didn't
Right.
think the acting that everybody's hyping up was that great. There's a couple of scenes in it that are very effective. Josh Brolin's great in it.
They should have had more to do.
Yeah, the main character, the teacher, is great in it. That's all fine. It's just, I don't know. I like I said, I'm still struggling to figure out what I did not like about that movie, but I know I did not like the ending because that ending. So you went from, I'll just put it this way without spoiling anything. You went from basically just like utter despair to joyous slapstick and then back to like utter despair in like the last minute of the film. It's like, this is real. Like, pick a fucking tone. Like, what? Pick a theme of what you're doing here.
Yeah, I mean, it almost seems like they wanted to have some comedy in it, and then I kept questioning, like, well, is this a dark comedy? Like, for instance, when Josh Brolin fights the junkie guy,
Yeah.
and he's just doing hip tosses. Like,
yeah.
like,
Just constant, like, yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
You know, he does it the first time, and I'm like, all right, and then he does it the second time, and then he does it again, and I'm just like, is this a comedy? I don't know.
I
Weird.
think you might have said this, and this to me sums it up perfectly. And actually, Savannah said the same thing when we left. It's like, it's as if they got to the last 10 minutes of that movie and they were like, we got to end this. Like, it's all got to come together somehow. We got to just like make some bullshit ending.
Mhm.
And that's like what it looks like. Like,
Yeah.
everything else feels like it's pretty good and structured. And then you get to that last 10 minutes and you're like, they just fucking didn't have any idea like how to end this movie. And just
Mhm.
threw together, like, it's weird. It's like,
Yeah, I
like
mean,
some of it's audience service, like trying to jerk the audience off, and then some of it's like it's just all over the place, man. And I felt the same way about Barbarian too. It's like that guy just, I don't know. It's as if he doesn't know really how to make a movie. Like, he's trying to be avant-garde, but he's just indifferent.
I mean, his endings, just, I wouldn't say he's like the new Shyamalan or anything, because I don't think it's that bad, but it's still, the intrigue is almost the same, at least way back when, for Shyamalan, like how he sort of draw you in with some of his movies, like in the early 2000s or whatever. But like, he seems to sort of do the same thing where like he draws you in, and then by the time you get to the end and you're waiting for like the payoff, it's never really worth it. So it's, but you said this last week, that's the case for a lot of films now. Like,
Yeah,
the
that's
endings
that's a big problem with just original filmmaking. And I think it has to do with the writing and the fact that most of the people that are writers nowadays don't really know how to write. They just don't. They don't come at it from the perspective of like, it should
Mhm.
follow some sort of conclusion that like
Mhm.
is in line with the rest of the movie, is in the same kind of like universe with the rest of the movie. Nowadays, it seems like they just get an idea and they get that idea greenlit, and then they're like, we can make a bunch of money off this idea, so who gives a fuck? Just do whatever, end it however you want, like, and that'll be
Mhm.
it. And that's what they do.
Right. Yeah. Now, Rambo, I know you haven't seen it, but you saw Barbarian at least, I'm sure. Like, were you a fan of that one or not really?
No,
Okay.
no.
I don't think that I mean, I don't want to speak for you. I don't think you'll like that. Somebody will request it.
I don't
and
think you will
not,
either.
You will not like it. Like, I could, if you didn't like Barbarian, I almost guarantee you're not going to like that movie.
No, Barbarian, I liked the first third of the film, and then once it got to the monster trying to feed the guy its nipple, I kind of, kind of lost me there.
Yeah.
Trying to feed the guy her milk, kind of lost me there. What is he, Luke Skywalker?
Yeah, same way for me. Like I like the setup of Barbarian, and sort of the same with this film. I like the setup, the opening. I was willing to go with it, but up until a point, like it just once it starts to lose you, it's just like there's no going back. And hopefully he can break that trend with whatever he does next. But
I hope so. Surprise, surprise, Rambo. You hate everything. I don't know if you knew that or not.
Yeah, apparently.
I don't know if you guys realize this or not, but I've known Rambo now for what? Like, Jesus Christ. Close to 20 years, I think. And like, that's the same thing people have been saying about him for 20 fucking years. It's also not true. And like,
yeah,
I mean, you can say it, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's true.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean,
It really doesn't. And I will say this though, he is picky about movies, but when you've seen like thousands of movies, you kind of tend to get picky about fucking movies. So I think that's probably what you're misreading.
I like Magazine Dreams. That was a really good film this year. Magazine Dreams.
mm-hmm.
I like Josh Hartnett action film Fight or Flight that came out this year. Liked the Looney Tunes film Day the Earth Blew Up. But I mean, what I know we did last summer. I'm supposed to like that fucking movie. That's the last movie I saw.
Please
that piece
don't
of
like
shit.
that movie. I mean, if you did like that movie, I would have lots of questions about like what's going on.
Well, I didn't like the movie. Fucking lazy ass. Sarah Michelle Gellar for some reason is in it in a stupid dream scene with de-aging. Then she turns to a CGI skull.
Killer. I want to see
Just
that.
like, it's like a weird. I think it's on YouTube, so you just see it on there. She's like talking to the lead girl, and then she's talking. Then she has a hook, and then CGI decomposed to like a CG's zombie skull shit thing.
I mean, I think that's what we need. We need more of that.
Yeah, I look
Zombie
forward to the
CGIs.
sequel to Valentine, where David, whatever his last name is, I can't pronounce it, is bleeding
Nobody
on
needs
people
to.
and giving people hepatitis, like Abdullah the Butcher, and just bleeding on everybody with his nose.
I mean, Killer, that's his gimmick. He just bleeds on everybody and gives them up.
And it's from the person that co-wrote Thor 4, Love and Thunder. That's who directed that.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh man,
Jennifer, forget her name.
That's how you know you got quality, though.
Yeah,
Thor 4 is not,
Love and Thunder.
Let's see. I'm just going to pick some place to start here in the chat because I haven't really been paying attention.
Oh, there were two super chats earlier.
Well, fuck. Should there be a way for them to like
There should at this
put
point.
your super chat somewhere where you could actually like? There we go. Animators got threats over Jindy's fixed.
I don't know what that is, but
Yeah, I have no idea.
the
what
director of I know what is Summer should have been threatened.
And then the movie guy wants to talk about Nuki or wants you to like do review Nuki or something.
He sent in a request for a commentary. That'll be down the road. So
all right, there you go, movie
thank
guy.
you.
He's gonna do it all for the Nuki.
Yeah.
All right. We all like pieces of shit movies. Yeah. Those are like more like cult movies, not actual like pieces of shit movies though.
Right.
The ending is fucking stupid. We're still talking about weapons, I guess here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, I know we did last summer's a pretty stupid ending too.
Maybe he's talking about that. It could be I Know What You Did Last Summer.
So much of that.
I hate every movie you mentioned except weapons. Killer. All right. Let's see. I can't even put that up there though, Jackson. That kind of gives away the whole thing. Oh, here we go. Kragers did say he just wrote it as it came to him. Didn't know where any of it was going as he was doing it. Yeah, I 100% could see that. That's part of the problem. Rambo hates most movies that were made after 1989. Sorry, I just had to put that in there. Jackson says he hated the monkey. The monkey was the one that Oz Perkins came out with like right after Long Legs. And to be honest with you, like I didn't love that movie. I thought it was okay. So I don't know. I mean, it was a disappointment to me because of like how much I liked Long Legs, but
I liked Hard Eyes. That came out this year. I liked Hard Eyes.
Yep.
I think we both did. Mark didn't.
I'm just in the middle on it. I didn't.
Yeah, no, I'm just messing with it.
Okay.
Have black people and say hate it.
Let's see. I don't really agree with this comment, Mark. I'm gonna let you take this though.
Okay.
I think people are just enjoying horror in general now and not being as critical. Seems the approach audiences have taken. That seems a little dismissive of actually thinking to me. But okay, Sinners, Bloodlines, and Bring Her Back are well liked too.
People like dancing.
I mean, I don't know. It's different with weapons, just because of all the. It's gotten a lot more hype, I think, than those films did. I don't think Sinners really got a lot of hype. Same with Bring Her Back. I rarely hear anybody outside the horror community talk about that. But with Weapons, it's like a lot of people that aren't just horror fans are going to see it, and like they seem to be loving it. I mean, it dominated the box office last weekend. Because I know a couple of other movies came out, like Nobody 2, that didn't make anything. And I would have much rather seen that. I've heard it's good. I haven't seen it, but I like the first one quite a bit. I know it's a different director, but still, like, you know, some of these movies, I appreciate that they're doing original stuff. I like that they're doing original stuff, but I don't have to like everything. Again, everybody's got an opinion. Even though a lot of the stuff that I dislike about the film is objectively a flaw. Whether or not you're going to look over that is up to you. That's where it becomes subjective. And I'm willing to overlook certain things in movies and suspend disbelief because that's how most horror movies are. You kind of have to in a way. And again, I'm willing to overlook stuff, like maybe like a few things, but not like 50. You know, like, and that's the issue with Weapons. It's just so many little things I have a problem with. But yeah,
if I may, am I the only one here that saw I Know We Did Last Summer? I'm just curious.
I'm saying, like,
okay.
It came out, and I thought for about half a second about going to see it, and I was like, "No, I'm not doing that." I never even liked the original that much. Like, why the fuck would I want to go watch a remake of it or whatever?
I did not finish it. Actually, I fell asleep.
Well, that makes sense. Well, I did a review of it for those interested. I did upload. Well, I had to upload it twice because I was so pissed. when I record, it splits the videos. I forgot to put the second half on there because I was so pissed. So I upload it. People are like, hey, the video got cut off. So I had to take it down, re-edit it, and put it back up again. But then I lost that footage, so I just recorded another. I was just more pissed. So last 15 minutes, literally just screaming at the camera, saying "fuck this movie," and
Yeah, well,
so
Yeah,
I
made it
don't.
up until. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry,
go ahead.
I
What
was
part?
just gonna say, like, I just made it up until like the main thing, the accident thing happens, which if
Isn't it like
I
10
remember-
minutes in?
Yeah, somewhere around there, yeah.
You fell asleep 10 minutes.
And
Makes sense.
he's just like, didn't give a shit. He's like, I'm
It
out.
was-
I'm good.
all that CGI with like the car thing, I was like, what the hell? But I should have known.
I mean, I
It's-
don't. Yeah,
Go
I don't
ahead.
mind the first one for what it is. I don't mind it.
Yeah,
The
it's
second
okay
one
at
isn't
best.
too good. Urban
Right.
Legend is better.
I think
But-
that for some reason that one of all of those like 90s Scream style slashers does not held up at all. And I don't know why
Mm.
that is exactly, but it's just maybe it's because the actors that were in it and they're all kind of like stuck in that time period or something, and that's you just you
Right.
know what I mean? Like it just seems very, very dated
Yeah.
now too.
Yeah, I mean, the first one it's okay, but I wouldn't say I love it. I could watch it. The second one isn't the greatest, but I'd rather watch that than this new one because
It could also be the fact that the killer is like the fish
Fish-
stick guy
yeah,
from your
that's how I feel about Valentine because the killer's like, I know he's stupid, but he looks like the Campbell Soup kid to me.
Yep.
The killer by the camp. I mean, get chicken noodle soup anytime I see him.
Valentine's another one. I mean, to me, Urban Legend is the best one out of that whole. And I can't believe
Yeah.
they haven't tried to remake that yet.
They're trying.
They'll
They're
probably do it.
Yeah.
But this new I Know It Did Last Summer flopped. That second one made more money than this one did. And like I said in my review, is because no one cared. No one was going to care, and no one did care. It was never going to succeed. You have a franchise that has 3 movies, one that people barely like or don't like, a second one that was known as crap, and the third one that went direct to video that no one remembers. So
Mhm.
it was a bad decision. You thought you were going to get Stream 5 and 6 money. You were
Yeah.
not.
That's what they wanted for sure. Didn't they do
Yep.
a TV show for that too?
That didn't last long, yeah. And I just remembered when you said it.
Let's see. This is interesting that somebody brought. Well, this is Carta. It makes sense. He's the one that recommended this video to me and to on the Discord. So I was going to talk about this anyway. There's a fair chance that we'll either get sued or murdered for talking about this. So just be warned. If anybody doesn't know who Lucifer Valentine is, then you've had a stable home life and you've done well. Never ever try to figure out who he is because like you never ever want to watch any of the movies that he's done. I tried to watch one movie that he did for about 10 minutes and just had to like tap out because it's not my shit at all. Don't try to watch. I'm telling you right now, and because I'm telling you all this, somebody's going to try to fucking do it, but do not.
Which one did you try to watch?
The regurgitated vomit dolls or
Sacrifice.
something like that.
Yeah.
Whatever it's called. So anyway, he's this piece of trash that makes. How would you describe what he makes?
Shit.
They're not they're not films, they're not really movies because there's not really a clear or structured narrative. They're like montages or compilations of vomiting, and
His
it's
fetish.
it's his own compilation of like his fetish basically.
What he jerks off to, probably.
Probably.
Well, he does apparently.
Dates for the info. It's good to know.
Thanks for sharing, Mark.
Good to know that now.
I've seen all those movies.
Why?
That
Why is a good fucking question. A great question.
at the time they were considered to be like the most extreme whatever back
Right.
then. much like Redson Tower or any of those kind of movies. They all work around the same time, more or less. So yeah, watching the features and just trying to like figure out like what the hell he's trying to say with these and like what, but when you start watching features on any of those, which again, nobody should purchase those because they're not worth it, but
Please don't.
You really just get the sense it's his own perversions. It's his fantasies basically. And I think the lead girl in the first two is his girlfriend. I'm pretty sure. So it's just like, it's something that they do. And it's, you know, it's mostly their gross out movies. There's not really a whole lot of makeup effects or anything like that in it.
Right.
It's mostly vomiting basically.
So the reason why that I brought this up, though, I've always known about this guy and always known about those films because they're just well-known kind of thing. I've never, like I said, watched any of them, but like I've always known it exists. And today Carter linked this video, and there's a guy. It's on the Discord if people want to check it out. The link to the video. There's a guy. His name is Ben. I can't remember what his YouTube channel is. Carter can put it in there if he wants to. But like he did an hour-long.
Ben Schneider.
Ben, I don't think it's Snyder. I can't. His channel is something like Ben does something. I don't know. Somebody will figure it out here in a minute. But anyway, like he did like an hour and some minute long like expose / like trying to track down this guy to like do an interview with him and ask him like about all the shit that he's done and like, you know, because apparently there's some really shady stuff that goes on with a lot of those videos.
Reckless Ben.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay, I've seen this guy before. Yeah.
If you want to watch that, I highly recommend it because it is really well put together. I feel like some of it is done. What's the word? He may be exaggerating some of the shit in it, but like the main theme of the video itself is actually really good, and his kind of like way that he goes about doing the video is good too. So I recommend that. I'm not going to say anything else about it because I don't want to, you know, get sued. You can just watch the video yourself and tell me what you think about it. Rambo, that would be a great one for you to do a reaction. Like to, I mean, it doesn't show anything. It's just like a documentary, but just like him.
I've seen the guy before because I haven't watched that video, but the name was familiar because there was another video he did on, for those who don't know, there was this thing called McCamey Manor, the extreme haunted house.
Yep.
He did one on that and how they were like either hurting people, but then ripping people off, and
same kind of thing, except about this guy. Like same idea.
Right.
So yeah, anybody can check that out though if you want to. I'm gonna go ahead real quick and get to these super chats though. There's been an alert that you hate everything again.
Yeah. Well, I'm proud of that. I should be proud of that.
Opium says, you guys heard of a film called Dangerous Animals this year with Guy Courtney. You might like it. Great performance from the guy. I have not even heard of that.
I've heard of it. I think it's about a serial killer. And then one of the things he does is that he has sharks and he feeds his victims to the sharks. So I've heard of the film, but I haven't seen it.
Very James Bond-ish of him. Got a shark.
Well, I guess it's eaten alive, but with sharks, maybe. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of a date or whatever.
Biggest snooze fest of a film you've seen. Now that's really difficult.
Most boring film.
I've seen a million boring films.
Well, how about this year? Maybe that would be easier. That you thought it was just boring.
I was trying to I mean, out of like horror films, I can tell you right now, the 1981 Scream film is one of the most boring fucking movies I've ever seen or tried to see. out of
Yeah.
like
I mean, I'd say Unhinged.
Unhinged. That's another great one. That one is one that is like has the most promising cover and the worst film
Yeah.
based on that cover.
I swear, I was just thinking like the cover. You're thinking like it's going to be this crazy slasher that's just tons of bloodletting and like crazy stuff going on, and there it's nothing.
Yeah.
Well, one I saw recently, maybe one of the most boring, is one from 1981 called Night of Horror. It's just these people drive and drive and drive, and then they park at like an old Civil War. But then it's like it's such the ghosts are just talking to them for like 7 minutes at a time, and then they show like old reenactment Civil War footage that the guy stole. I'm sure that's why he made the film. And then they find the skull, give it back, and they just walk away. And there is no horror; like nobody dies. The ghosts aren't even the bad guys. It's shot. I mean, you can barely see anything. The audio, you barely hear anything. So yeah, Night of Horror, 1981, one of the most boring films you will see. I dare someone to watch that without anyone with you and without fast forwarding. So
you saying the guy like driving and driving, it's like Door into Silence, the Fulci film. You guys seen that one?
I have seen that one. Yeah, that's awful too. You're right.
Yeah, very boring.
Really, most of the stuff he did at the end of his career was pretty fucking awful.
Yeah, that's true.
I tell you, I'm going to catch massive amounts of shit for this, but this is just the honest truth. Like, one of the films I had the hardest time getting through was that Hobbit prequel or whatever that was. Like
prequel.
Yeah, the one that came after all the Lord of the Rings and stuff. Like that was one. I just remember watching that, and I think I fell asleep. I'm pretty sure I fell asleep like while I was watching it, and I was like, I'll never ever try to watch one of these movies again. And I didn't try to watch any of the other 50 of those that came out after that.
Oh, another one to mention, Skinamarink.
Oh
yeah, that might actually be the worst.
You want to look at a wall or part of a ceiling.
Yeah, stare at the carpet.
I still am dumbfounded that got in the theaters. Like, really? Imagine you being in a theater seeing that.
That's another one of those
look at a wall
original horror movies that got a ton of hype. Everybody's talking about it.
Look at the Legos.
If you were to ask me, honest to God, like which horror film have you seen that had the most hype, but that would be it. But that was the worst. That would be the one. Was like, why in God's name did people like go crazy over that movie? And then it's just nothing. It's just absolutely nothing.
I don't know.
I would agree.
Bobby's here. He says Uncle Bill is cleaning the furnace. I like how he just gets right into it. He ain't even like fucking around. Uncle Bill is cleaning the furnace. It's still on. Matt is getting ready to paint the drywall. Uncle Bill said, "Good morning, Mr. Raff." I would call you Mr. Raff. And this Matt said, "What happened to you?" Uncle Bill said, "I was cleaning the furnace. Boy, it's hot." That's right. I just love the fact that that's how I would address you, as Mr. Raff. Wait, there's a continuation. Matt said, Uncle Bill, may I inform you that before you start cleaning the furnace, you turn it off first. Yeah, that's a good idea. Uncle Bill said, I'll remember that next. Uncle Bill did the laugh, and Matt did the cut it. Hit the cut.
A cutter? I don't know. Maybe I'm DDP.
Yeah.
I'm doing a diamond cutter.
A diamond cutter on me. That'd be hardcore. Okay. Movie guy says, I'd rather vomit than watch any of the vomit gore films by Lucifer Should Be in Prison Valentine. I mean, I kind of feel the same.
Yeah.
Let's see. There's a bunch of super chats, huh? Have you heard of a director called Marion Dora? He's notorious for his extremity in his films and actually killed a cat in his. No, I have not heard of this dude.
He's German.
Could you, Hopium, could you name one of his movies? I might have seen one.
The Profane Exhibit. He did a segment in that. Cannibal, 2006. These others are in German. Like,
Wait,
Miller-
I think I've seen Cannibal. I want to say that's the one about the guy who wanted to be eaten or something. Is that movie?
oh, I don't know. I mean,
Oh, okay. I thought you'd seen it. Okay.
he makes a deal with a man who agrees to let the man eat him.
Yep,
So I
that's it.
guess
Yeah, so I've seen that. Yeah.
It's German.
Well, it's based off a real story. So. Yeah, that's a very depressing and hopeless film. Do not watch
I'm
that.
really like it. I'm not into the extreme movie trend. Like I've never really gotten into like fucking August Underground or any of that other kind of stuff. Like I just
Mm-hmm.
A
I don't
Serbian
know.
film.
no, I've never even seen that movie. I never have any desire to.
Good choice. I saw it.
Fred says, "Did you guys like the look of the scorched alien and Alien Romulus? Legacy Effects, formerly known as Stan Winston Studios, did the suit. The scorched alien.
I like the look Mark does when he's android.
Wait, is that like Preminator?
Yeah. It's
okay.
no, the YouTube changed the stuff so they make
Yeah,
him
it's
look
got like his
different.
handle and shit on there.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
For some reason.
Okay. Well, in that case, what's up, Preminator? But I don't even remember the scorched alien look. I barely remember that. I remember that an alien does get scorched, but I just don't remember how it looks that much.
I've tried to block that movie out. of my mind.
I only saw it that one time.
I barely remember the movie. Yeah, too. I remember a guy just sat there while acid just slowly fell on him and didn't move.
Yeah.
Because you don't move when acid falls on you, I guess.
It's like that scene in Austin Powers where he gets run over by the steamroller. He's just like 10 minutes.
Yeah. Oh man, that reminded me of that scene in Weapons with the chick in the gas station.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Where she's
she
just
does the
like
same
standing
thing.
there. Yeah.
Exactly.
Like, let's just wait for this fucker to run up to me and see what happens.
Right.
Since you mentioned it, by the way, Rambo, he's requested Night of Horror review.
That's how I saw it. That review will be coming in a day or two. Thank you for making me. That was a boring ass movie.
Let me back up a bit here and see what we got here. Thoughts on Lake Placid?
I think you've asked this before, Jonathan. I like it for what it is. I don't rewatch it a lot, but I think it's fun.
I remembered liking it, but I'm pretty sure I haven't seen that movie since way back when it came out. But I didn't mind it too much. I don't know how there was some practical stuff with the
yeah, Stan Winston did some, but there was some pretty bad CG as well. So it's a mix of the two.
I would assume that doesn't hold up. But overall, there was some fun moments for sure.
Yeah,
from what I remember.
Forgot what year that came out.
I don't remember either. Like late 90s.
Sounds right. Maybe early 2000s.
I don't know. It's just there. It's fine.
Yeah.
A lot of people talking about, like, because I've gotten down to the section, people are talking about those Lucifer Valentine movies. Yeah, like, I mean, just don't. Just don't.
So, okay, well, so.
Yeah.
What would be the difference between that and, say, I Spit on Your Grave?
It's real. I mean, in and of the fact that, like, there's no, like, the stuff that's happening is really happening. Like, there's no movie kind of magic.
There's no
Well,
artistry to it. There's no.
I mean, like August Underground, a Serbian film which you refuse to watch. Some made a
Yeah,
Worcester
it's
do
just
that. I spit in the grave.
there's no story. Like there's no like even in August Underground, there's like a sliver of a story, like of a guy, going around like trying to kill. And this is just like in those movies, it's just random kind of scenes of
Gotcha.
just the worst possible fetish style stuff that you could ever imagine. That you never need to see.
Right.
Yeah, pretty
Strung
much.
together in a loose like way to make one particular person's own porn stash basically. And it talks about that a lot in that video about like what he's actually was doing and was trying to do.
Yeah.
I don't there's no way that Babadook was anywhere near being as bad as like Skinamarink. There's no way.
That fucking kid was annoying, but I'll take that over Skinamarink.
I don't think there's much that is worse than Skinamarink. In my mind. Just for sheer nothing happening.
Right.
Night of Horror was pretty close.
Yeah, that seems to be the case. Like now, for some reason, everything is the scariest shit you've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, no.
Yeah, I don't know why they do that. I mean, I think, well, maybe to them it's just that's enough, like to get people to go see it, to keep putting that in. But I mean, once you've seen that headline so many times, I mean, how many people are going to keep falling for it?
Isn't usually like the people who watch it that throw that out?
Well, you know how like on if you go on like Instagram or something, and we'll just use weapons as an example. That has when I see that pop up, it's like a brief 20-second quick ad, but it shows a critic quote, and then there'll be one, and then there's like another and another, and then they just keep filling out the screen. And I've seen that done on so many movies. But they did that so much with this one. I don't think it's any more than any of the other ones. Maybe because this one's making so much money that like I'm seeing it more. But I would think that the marketing of these films is more than enough. I think the way they marketed Weapons was intriguing enough to get people to go see. I think that was
and that's what I was talking about earlier.
Same with Long Legs. Like they did that with Long Legs.
Yes. So they have an idea. And it's an original enough idea where they can like slap something on a poster or something like that. And that idea will carry that whole thing. Never mind the fact, like if you can like end the movie or know where it's going or have like, a structured out film or anything. It's just that one idea was unique enough to where they could put something on a poster like at 2:17, a.m. like all these kids left, and then that just got people's attention, and now it's the craziest and scariest goddamn thing you've ever seen. It's not. Okay, so I like Long Legs. That movie is not the scariest thing I've ever seen. I like, a lot of different movies that have come out. They're not the scariest movies that I've ever seen. Like that just that's not.
Mm-hmm.
That's just some sort of weird marketing gimmick that has happened now.
Yeah, and it doesn't need to exist. It's been stale for the last decade or so.
Remember they were saying they said those Smile movies were like this the scariest goddamn thing. It's like, no, it's not. Like it's not that scariest fucking thing you've ever seen.
Yeah, I think what you don't know, you get a little bit of an intrigue from a little snippet of what the movie might be. Not even confirming or denying, and that works more than enough. I mean, hell, that worked almost over like 15 years ago with like Cloverfield. That was the same thing. Like they give it just enough so you kind of get an idea, and then you're like, well, is it that or is it not? That's where the intrigue comes in, and then people will go to see it.
Yeah.
Movie guy says the Serbian film is off limits for me. I refuse to watch it. Fuck that movie. Yeah, that's just one that, like, I know, and I've said this before, but like, I know what's in that movie. I know that I have no desire to see it, and I feel like I'd just be better off. My life would just be better off just not fucking with that. I'm good.
Yeah, they could have made their point in different ways without going to the extreme. I know they apparently have this statement and all that. I get it, but you could have done so many other things to get your point across. You didn't have to do that.
They were full of it. There was no statement. It was shock. That's their statement.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely use that to try to get attention for the film for sure. Yeah, shock value. Yeah.
Let me see. I'm curious about something. I'm gonna see if there's a quick way to change lay those handles for people, but I can't find it on here quickly. So, does it really matter that fucking much?
No.
Uh,
You exist. That matters. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
I just marked out. Throw away those headphones. They're white.
Yeah.
You gotta do, yeah.
I got to paint them black. Actually, I mean, everything down here is white.
Yeah.
So I'd have to get rid of everything. My shelves are white. The desk.
So here's real quick, my question for Mark. How was it playing? How was it playing Stefan or Krell?
Yeah, can we talk about the thumbnail for a minute? Like,
you've never liked one thumbnail he's done, Mark.
No,
let's be honest.
And I'm thinking like, because like he didn't really say anything about what that was supposed to be. I'm like, are we doing a fucking Family Matters retrospective or like he always has to fuck with me. Good old CK.
At one time you said it looked too Indian, then you said it looked like Stephen Urkel, then you said like,
and everything is so far off from what I actually look like. It has to be him fucking with me. There's no other.
Well, if it was, it's going to be from now on if he sees this.
Oh my god,
It's worked, kid.
I shudder to think what it'll be next time.
Jackson says, "Do I remember the impression I used to do the British kid from The Others?" Yes. Leave me alone. Hello, kid. Yeah, I remember it. Did I see the trailer to the new Halloween game? No, but it was on the Discord that you can check out over on Dead Pit on Patreon. That's the thing you can do. I haven't watched it yet. Could we pull up? We could watch a trailer of that, couldn't we? Surely to God we wouldn't get fucking.
Yeah, I would say just turn off the audio because they play the Halloween theme in it.
Oh,
I mean, it's not much to it.
Yeah, I mean, it's really not. It's just
a person walks by screaming. A guy, I just try to sound like Loomis.
Yeah, it's a terrible Loomis voiceover, and
then
Michael Myers
appears. Yeah. And then Myers appears. So
what are your thoughts? Are either one of you planning on buying that when it comes out?
Not if it's a multiplayer only game. If there's some sort of a single player campaign.
It said single player and multiplayer,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean, I don't know. I'll wait till I see like someone play it and then maybe watch like the first 10 minutes. And then if it's like, hey, okay. But I don't know how you make that into a full game. I mean, you just chased by the guy, you hide, then you chase again, you hide. How do you make that a game?
I mean,
longer than 20 minutes.
You the only way you could really do single player, at least to me, would be you play as Michael. I mean, I don't think you could do it the other way because, like you said, it'd be over in 20 minutes.
It'll be like the Manhunt.
Yeah, no, I agree. It would be like the Manhunt game. You would just try to kill people without getting caught. I mean, that's all you could do. And you like Manhunt, that works. So
yeah, Michael Myers get caught, he'll be in jail with this mask, like Halloween 5. And then the Madam Black gets you out, and then you try again.
Yeah, exactly.
And you go down a slip and slide.
Yeah, this is just meant for me. I'll say, Bobby, long story short, Last Ronin, that's a comic where everybody dies. So that's probably what they'll do, because everything's depressing. What I heard about Happy Gilmore 2 is depressing. I didn't see it. Clerks 3 was really depressing. So if they make another sequel to that, it'll be just something depressing. Because in that comic, everybody's dead except Mikey, then he wins, and then he dies. So that's that comic book. So that's what they'll probably do. Everything's got to be like depressing. If you like the character, they either turn to a bad guy, or everybody dies, or they were married and then the other person dies, or they had a pregnant wife and they die. Clerks 3.
That was on TV the other day, and I watched it for like all of 20 seconds, and I just thought to myself, this is embarrassing. It's
Clerks 3 or Happy Gilmore
Clerks
2?
3. Oh, Clerks 3. It's especially when you know how good like it could have been. You look at the other two movies, because I even like the second one quite a bit.
Yeah, I do too.
And it's such a fall from grace. It's that movie. It's pitiful. I hate Clerks 3.
Yeah.
It's not even the 10th worst movie the guy's ever done either. It's a sad thing. I mean, you want to see, like, go watch Yoga Hosers. I don't know if you've ever tried to watch that, but like,
Yes,
that's
I have.
that's a brutal movie to try to get through.
Yeah.
I'm curious about this though. Not about this, but I want to bring this up too. So people call the Conjuring series the scariest shit ever, but those movies, like, I'm not sure. I can't stand the Conjuring movies anymore because it's the same shit. Like every single time, they're like, "We felt this demon before. Oh God, do something!" And then like something comes from behind somebody while they're talking. They got the same jump scares, but like they did say those movies like, "Oh my God, it's the scariest shit I've ever seen" for a while. But like, that's not even close really for me. I don't know who the fuck thinks that those movies are the scariest movies ever.
No, I mean, I like the first Conjuring and parts of the second one. It's the third one onwards that it lost me.
Same.
But the scariest ever? No, I mean, I've seen The Changeling, and that's parts remind me of that. I've seen some other haunted. Yeah.
I was just gonna say, I think that's where they stole the majority of the shit that they did in The Conjuring was from The Changeling, to be honest.
Okay.
The whole seance scene in The Changeling is like basically copied pretty much verbatim in the Conjuring movies.
Well, there you
go. I'm curious what Mark thinks of this comment. I think Terrifier is going to kill horror. I love that franchise, but you can't top it. It's like watching an episode of South Park.
Does he mean like other horror movies can't top it, or like Terrifier 4 can't top 3, or?
It seems like other horror because he says don't kill horror, not don't kill that franchise.
Okay.
So I guess other horror films he thinks. Well, how can they get gorier?
I don't think they need to. I mean, as long as you do a film that's actually about something, has some real substance, I think people will be just as entertained if you're actually entertained by the Terrifier movies to begin with. But I think you could do something that's equally as fun.
Like The Substance.
Yeah, like exactly. I don't think you need to top it.
I just kind of look at those movies as like a natural progression of like if you go from like, you went from Friday the 13th. Well, no, actually, let's even go back further. You go Psycho, which is really tame. Halloween, which is tame, but they kicked it up a little bit more. Friday the 13th, which kicks that up a little bit more. And then, like, what would be next after Friday the 13th? Like Hatchet or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, it just progressively over the years with effects and things, they just keep kicking it up further. And Terrifier is just like the next logical extension of that kind of thing. I mean, there'll be something else come along 5-10 years from now that'll do something else different than that. People will lose their shit over that. Alert, Matt's epic rant incoming on 1981's horror movie that nobody remembers called Night of Horror.
There's a reason nobody remembers it. I'm sure Vinegar Syndrome will get it this fucking Labor Day or whatever. They like to do shitty movies lately. They're having a Labor Day sale, you said? Or something Labor Day? Or did I mishear that at the beginning? Well, my internet was screwing up. Something
Oh
about
no,
Vinegar Syndrome?
Vinegar Syndrome's having a Labor Day sale. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
and yeah, Arrow just announced a ton of shit here. You can play as a babysitter, and that's actually pretty cool in the new Halloween game.
Hmm. So like Friday the 13th game.
Yeah, you can run around and be like, the keys. Oh shit. Help me. Let's take a moment now to do like a physical media break from the comments. And let's look at what Arrow dropped here recently, real quick. I've got it pulled up on this Dawn of the Disc site. And we'll go through some of these titles, see what you guys think, and if you're going to buy any of these.
Sure.
And then we'll talk about Vinegar Syndrome's Labor Day. How many fucking sales is Vinegar Syndrome having nowadays, by the way? Used to be like they'd have maybe 2 or 3, something like that. It seems like they have about 6, 7 now. I really want to get rid of that shit now.
Yeah, it's one too many, honestly. But they keep breaking in the dough, so
That's true.
never gonna end.
All right. So, Speak No Evil. That was the first one that like caught my attention.
Mm-hmm.
Released on 11/3. Any thoughts about this one, either one of you?
I haven't seen the film, so I can't say.
I don't know if I'd buy that. I like it. I don't know if I'd get it though. I'm at a point where like I've been really trying to get stuff that I know that I'm really going to rewatch and not just getting it because it's a new release.
Yeah, I think we all get to that point at some time. Yeah.
Yeah, and not even because there was a point where I was trying to do that, and then certain titles would come out, and it's a movie I like, and I don't have it, so I'm like, okay, I'll get it. But that's kind of not the way to go either, because then you watch it a few times, and then it just sits there.
Yeah, I'm that way too. Like I liked In a Violent Nature, but I haven't bought it yet. Something about new films, I guess. I don't know. I guess I know I can find them to watch if I need to watch it again.
True. This one I thought about Rambo when I saw this. I don't know why. I don't even know if you like this fucking movie, but I feel like you probably do.
Yeah, it's I actually put that in the Discord. Is my favorite Sean Connery film. I love Outland because the environment feels like it would be in the same universe as Alien or Aliens, the same production design. Peter Hyams, I'm a big fan of. I love a lot of his films, from Narrow Margin to Time Cop to Stay Tuned with John Ritter, and he's an underrated director.
That's one that needs another release. Stay tuned.
Which one? Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And yeah, it's think of the Western High Noon, but if it was a sci-fi film, and Peter Boyle is pretty much your main villain, and Sean Connery's great in it. I love the movie. It's a sci-fi Western, really. Western aesthetic, but it's a sci-fi look. I love Outland, so I would definitely look forward to this. It has new features. I think the limited edition was sold out on Arrow's site.
Wow.
At least last time I checked. Yeah, if it were on Arrow's site, it said it was sold out, the limited edition.
Ain't messing around nowadays.
Yeah, it's kind of weird how so many different titles sell out.
Yeah, it's just out of stock.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's like Dark City sold out so quick. Like I didn't pre-order it because I'm like, it's Dark City. Nobody's.
Oh, look at that zombie flesh eaters, man! Like
that's another one.
Thought that would have sold out like that,
and that already got a 4K. What, like,
a
year or two ago or something. So it's.
But Arrow people are buying that stuff like crazy. Apparently, if they're having this much stuff go out of stock that quick, I'd like to know what their runs are on a lot of this stuff now too, because they don't really put that up. I don't know why.
I wish they would. So I can at least gauge a certain month if I need to pre-order it, because there's not that many copies.
The Apartment I don't know anything about. Red Planet, which is the Val Kilmer one. You remember this movie?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That and Mission to Mars around the same time. I always get them confused.
Not a fan of Red Planet. What I remember is the behind the scenes where Val Kilmer and Tom Sizemore hated each other and fought against each other.
I could see that, I guess. Yeah.
Has Terrence Stamp, rest in peace to him. He recently passed away, but he has a role in this. Terrence Stamp, Zod from the original Superman 2.
Right.
I like the cover, but it's such a shitty fight. It's not that good of a movie. Carrie-Anne Moss is in it from The Matrix. First, they land on a planet, they search around, and then they find like these bugs that create air, atmosphere.
Bugs,
then-
if you will. Look at that big old bug over there.
And then they have that robot that they named Amy that chases them a few bits at the end. To me, it wasn't much of a film. I like that cover, but yeah.
It is a great cover for a shitty movie, which makes sense. It's the only way to
Yeah.
sell it, though.
Yeah. But I ain't getting it.
I had no idea they hated each other behind the scenes.
Well, it's Val
Sounds-
Kilmer. He
sounds
tended
right.
to do that.
Yeah, he tended to have that effect on people, from what I can gather, too.
That's like Tom and Rick and the Burbs. They hated each other.
I didn't know.
Really? I didn't know that either.
That's what when I was talking to Joe Dante, that's what he said. He said they couldn't stand each other.
That's so weird.
I
This
know.
is the one that I saw and I was like the most interested in, but it's just a Blu-ray release. I don't know why. Like it's already got a Blu-ray, doesn't it? Like if I'm not wrong, didn't Screen Factory put that out as a Blu-ray?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Like it's weird. That'll probably sell out is the weird thing, but it's like I'm not sure how I feel about like a company like that just taking a movie that already has a decent Blu-ray release and just being like, here it is again.
So someone even asked in the comments, you know, there's already on Blu-ray. Why can't they bring the 4K? There's on Blu-ray from Shout Factory or
I have
Screen
no
Factory.
idea.
Might be one that they re-release on 4K.
Does
They do
Screen
have
Factory
to-
own it on 4K? Does Screen Factory own the 4K rights?
I don't know. Do companies own 4K rights? I guess they do. They could, I guess.
Well, I mean, Vinegar
Maybe.
has released 4Ks to films that Shout Stream had on Blu-ray, but I don't know if it's
What's
They just
funny is
bought the
it's
4K
not
or-
gonna hurt the sales of this whatsoever. People will still buy this thing like crazy. I guarantee it.
Mhm.
Even
they'll
though it
never,
is-
they'll never find it. But the one good thing would be if they would find the footage that was cut out, because so much of this was cut and re-edited and was a completely different film. From what I understand, it was more of a drama. But then they made Wes do all these stupid dream sequences and the dream scene at the end where she turns to a robot or whatever the hell happened. And
Right.
it was supposed to be more like Starman. I swear I read that. Like the interview was like more like a drama love story like Starman. And then they like made all these stupid changes to be like the one change that was good is the basketball death. There you go.
Yep.
But what's your thoughts on Deadly Friend, both of you? I can't say I'm big on it, but the backstory was interesting to me.
That makes a lot of sense because I've always thought that it had a really weird, uneven tone throughout the movie. And something about it just doesn't quite, it's not as cohesive as other Craven films are.
Because the writer's the guy who did Jacob's Ladder and Ghost.
Right.
So he had a very different tone with West. And then they wanted him to do a horror film, the producers, the studio.
Yeah.
I've never really like loved it or anything, but it is goofy enough to get my attention. And I mean, I own the Screen Factory Blu-ray of it. It's fine. The only thing anybody ever remembers about that movie is Anne Ramsey getting her head smashed into the basketball. So it's like,
Yeah.
and that's really the best part of the movie. Sadly,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. There's not a lot to it. I'll put it that way. Severance, which I remembered vaguely, but I can't remember anything about it. Like that movie came out around the same time we started doing the show. I know it was like mildly popular for a split second, but
Hmm.
I just don't remember it.
Is who's in that?
That's a good fucking question. I can't see it on here. It's British, I think.
Is that the Steven Dorff one? Or am I thinking of a different movie?
No,
Um,
is this one where they go like it's a people at a job? They go to like a retreat in the woods.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, I'm thinking about a different movie now.
I didn't see. I've heard of it.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I've seen it then.
We saw that one way back in the day, but I can't remember anything about it.
Hmm.
Frankenstein, The
Yeah.
Curse of Frankenstein. I just don't give a shit about those movies, man. Like so many people have released those Hammer movies. Like,
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm glad that people that like Hammer can have that, and it looks like a pretty killer set. I just don't care. It's coming out on the 13th of October. Duff Devil. I hate this fucking movie, but like for some reason people love it. Richard Stanley. That crazy
Wes likes
asshole.
it, right? CK likes it, right?
I don't remember if he likes. I don't think he likes it. This is one of those movies where back in the day, was it Severance that released this, or what was another company that sucked? Oh man, there was a company out for a brief period of time that released this movie. When it
Seems
first
like
came out.
it'd be like a Media Blasters one or something.
It was not. Wasn't. It's the same one that released like The Gardener and all those goofy films. I can't remember what the name of they're out of business now. But anyway, Kino's got that coming out October the 28th. The theatrical and director's cuts.
Mhm.
I can't stand that movie, but I'm sure there's people that probably love it.
Yeah, I barely remember that one.
You mean like that Six String Samurai movie?
Yes, very similar. Similar enough.
Another
Like,
Saw release.
Oh,
Really?
look,
the one,
look here, buddy. He's on a ventilator now. He's gonna be in an
Why?
iron lung in
He's
the
got the
next.
oxygen mask.
That's the 4K. They're coming out with all the 4Ks, I think. And then like
why is he wearing that?
He wears it in too
Yeah.
because he's like
He does.
having trouble. Yeah, he's having trouble breathing. At that point, he's really, really sick.
The franchise
more
had
so
trouble
than the
breathing
first one.
too.
my favorite Saw movie is the whichever one they did, so they put a backwards baseball hat on him to make him look 20 years younger. That was fucking killer. And then I think it's 4 where they stick the jump drive in his dick, like in his urethra. And they have to figure out mysteries through his urethra, which is,
That's not the.
I mean, that's always fun.
Oh man, I'm guessing you won't be buying any of those. You be
Hell no.
Nah.
So CK was actually talking about recently. He was like, you need to do like a show, like I talked about, just kind of like jokingly doing Monday Night Saw, where it was every Monday night just doing like a review of a Saw film. He's like, you need to review all those movies. I'm like, hell no, man. Like that's some sort of actual
Nah.
torture. That's like life imitating art. Like the Saw films are torturing me, having to watch them. Like I don't
Yeah.
ever have a desire to watch those movies again.
What's funny is like I haven't seen those movies in years, but for some odd reason, I do remember each one. And
That's amazing.
I don't know why, but I just do.
That's funny you say that. I'm the opposite. Like if you ask me Saw 4, 5, and 6, I can't tell you the difference between either of those three. Like what happened in Saw 4 and then what happened in Saw 6. I think one of them was like something about medicine company or
Well,
That was
insurance
six.
company.
That was part 6.
here's where it
There you
falls
go.
apart for me is when that Costas Mandalar guy comes in. He's like the detective. Like every movie he's in is exactly the same to me.
He comes in part 3.
exactly like after that movie. You could tell me the plot of any of them, and I would have no idea which one you were talking about. Like I can't separate them.
I'm the same way.
Bobby's back real quick though. He says, "I know in Turtles Forever we didn't get to see the other turtles get erased by the white, but we now did."
I want Nickelodeon erased and Disney erased. They did erase all the fucking companies. I'd rather have whole Hollywood erased. Can we do that? I wish the fire took the. Never
They're
mind.
doing a pretty good job of
Jeez.
fucking doing that themselves.
Yeah.
What do I better care about?
I think he means Saw.
Oh God. Listen, we can't. Man, there's a lot of stuff I'll do. I'd do anything for love, but
I won't do that.
I'll do it. I'll do it for you.
You do it, yeah,
Since
please.
you don't have to. If you don't want to have to watch them, I could tell you what they're about.
I feel like that you would do a much better job. House Party on fucking 4K.
I had to pre-order that.
Criterion? Are you shitting me?
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say. Like, Criterion is doing, and I like House Party, but Criterion.
It just
It's
does
so-
not seem. It doesn't seem.
And they did Armageddon.
The new features on it.
Let's
They
see.
did do Armageddon.
New audio commentary featuring Hudlin, who I guess is that the director? Yeah.
Yeah.
New conversations featuring Hudlin, the producer, and a film scholar, of course. New cast reunion featuring actors B. Fine, Bow-Legged Lou,
I can't wait for that. That's what I'm most excited about.
Keisha Campbell, AJ Johnson, Play, Chill, and Kid Reed. Yeah.
They didn't get Martin Lawrence though.
Well, I guess not.
Oh, I'm surprised.
What the fuck, man? That's wild.
Which I think he said he's related to Martin Lawrence. I think he said that's his cousin. The rapper Play.
Yeah.
It's his cousin.
Mm.
And then this one's the one I'm going to buy for certain.
Oh, I pre-ordered that already.
Yeah.
Mm.
Had
Might
to.
as well shut on 4K.
Your first cruise movie.
Stanley Kubrick. Yeah.
Ah, there you have your first cruise film.
First cruise film. Yeah.
First
Let's be honest. It really doesn't have anything to do with Tom Cruise. It's got a lot more to do with like Stanley Kubrick. What a film though. Like what a film ahead of its time now. Jesus Christ. It's a good point though, Garrett. Like these covers really do suck ass. Like I'm not even gonna that one especially is really, really bad.
Yeah. I mean, they could have just done like the mask that he wears in the movie. Like that could have just been the cover or something. If they wanted to do something with the mask, like that, what the hell is that?
I don't know, man.
It's terrible.
Well, Mark, what if it was in German? Would that
The
make a
cover?
difference?
Yeah, it was German. Like, of
Not with
course.
that cover.
Let's see what other shit's coming.
That
out.
cover
Death
does
Wish
suck.
3
Oh,
is
wait,
coming.
go up. Was that? Oh, nice. Lights Out. That's a fun movie. That's
James-
cool. They're doing a 4K of that. No,
Yeah, it was okay.
Yeah, that was a fun one. I was really
Who's putting
surprised.
that
by it.
out. Let's see who is putting that out. Coming to 4K. It doesn't say who the hell's putting it out. Well, fuck you, Dawn of the Discs. Get your shit together. Death Wish 3 is coming out on 4K. That's something we should all be
The canon masterpiece.
proud of there.
Oh yeah. I wish they could have just done like a box set of those. But I know there's different rights holders.
So it
Yeah, I
says here Warner Brothers is doing the Lights Out 4K. So just
Ah.
Warner Brothers.
Ah, okay.
Now you
I
see
did pre-order. Yeah.
Jizz all over yourself here, Rambo, because like there you go.
Yeah. Yeah, I pre-ordered the Blu-ray. I'm fine with the Blu-ray of these. I mean, that's the 4K restoration.
Mhm.
I like Blu-ray more than 4K. I don't know why. It just seems like the players just play better. I don't know. 4K seem more stingy. I don't know, just like more pity. Like if I breathe on a ROM, it won't fucking play. But if I,
I told
throw
you
a
the
Blu-ray,
story.
You gotta
You
get
did.
that 4K player that Don May has.
Well, yeah, I know you told me that story. That was the thinking of just.
I just like picked it up off the ground and like it fucking wouldn't play. Got hung up. Like,
Yeah.
come on, man.
But very cool that they're releasing this, and apparently the movie's doing well in theaters. It made like a couple million just on those,
That's awesome.
and it's doing so well that the second film is now going to get it next year, a Fathom Events
Okay.
Oh.
release. So because the
Finally get
first
to
did so
relive my
well.
youth and see that Vanilla Ice dance number again. that I've been waiting on.
You can skip that.
I mean, I did not buy this, but
Mhm.
I respect the hell out of them for doing this because that's pretty killer. That's exactly what you would want out of that box set too. They use the original art. They've got like tons of features. I mean, the remasters are going to be amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I think they said the full features will be announced sometime in September,
Yep.
16th or something.
It says,
Oh, 20th,
full
26th.
list, yeah, at the bottom there.
So that's cool.
Coming in December from Arrow. Speaking of Arrow, like right now, Barnes and Noble's having a half off sale on all their Arrow stuff, and I think Amazon was matching that too for a while. So if you want to buy like Arrow stuff, now's probably the time to do it on one of those.
God, that Jacob's Ladder cover. What
Yeah.
I was just going to say,
So everybody's been waiting on this, and this cover looks like that.
man,
So, from Lionsgate, who's just trying to fuck up every cover that they possibly can here lately, and this new Lionsgate limited series that they're doing. Jacob's Ladder is coming out in 4K. I mean, I'll buy it because it's 4K of that.
Yeah.
But that's pretty rough.
I'll wait for a review. I'll wait for your review, or I'll just ask you like how the transfer and stuff is, if there's a bit difference. Because Lionsgate's very expensive, and that cover does suck. And I doubt there's going to be much for features, so it would only be because of the transfer. So I'll wait your thoughts. Mark, are you buying it too, or no? Because I'll wait your thoughts too.
I mean, I definitely want to get it because I love the film. So, and I've never had it on like anything. So I'm really excited that they're doing it. But man, that cover.
That is really brutally bad. Like, I don't know why that they decided. Let's just put a somber picture of him as the
That
cover.
could be a movie about he got out of jail.
Could be a movie about anything. You never like. Great movie though. A lot of people have been waiting on that one to come out.
Yeah, I love the movie, but what a crappy cover.
Yes, it's pretty much one of the worst. So it'll probably be, if it's on that Lionsgate limited line, what would you say, 30 some bucks?
Probably.
At least. That seems to be what they're going for on that.
No lower than 35. I can't see it going for less than 35.
Which, whatever at this point, Lord. I get tired of like arguing about these fucking prices. Everybody knows they suck. People still keep buying it.
Yeah.
Also, they put out the Breakfast Club in 4K as well as House Party. They're really going like more towards mainstream audiences than a lot of the shit that they used to do. I'll give them that.
Yeah, I have that Blu-ray for Breakfast Club that they did, the Criterion one. That one's really good. I don't know if I'll upgrade it because I don't think it's any new features or anything. The Blu-ray's already loaded. I don't know if I need to double dip. I love the movie though.
Yeah.
Now Rampage is one I will be getting. I saw that up there a second.
You talking about the one about the gorilla and the Godzilla that climb those buildings?
God, no. The freaking Rampage. It's about damn time.
Bless you.
Thank you. Yeah, from Kino coming out October the 14th. I was talking about this. This is like a must own for me because I've never seen this movie and I've always wanted to watch it. And I was kind of trying to wait till it actually got released on something. So there we go.
Yeah, I enjoy it quite a bit. I think you will too. You're a freaking fan, so it's it's a must buy, I think, for you.
Don't get me started on freaking because I think that Michael Mann. Well, I'm not even going to get started on. I don't even want to fucking. I don't even want to do it.
Oh, that's funny. So apparently, Bobby says super chat. Apparently, he thanked us in the comment section that Death Wish 3 and the
that site. He put it in the fucking
in the comments.
Freddie
That's
Lit
true.
does say though, do y'all think it's worth it to spend a buttload of money for chopping mall and cut? It's like $140. No, fuck no.
Uncut.
Why? No, I don't even like chopping mall.
I've never been a big fan either. I always thought it was somewhat overrated. I know
Yeah.
amongst horror fan, it's like a.
I
It's
love
very
it.
beloved. It's all right. Like
Yeah. Oh, okay, Mark. You hate everything. If people say I fucking hate everything, people say I hate everything. But
I hate you. I hate you. I don't even know you, but I hate you too.
but in all seriousness, I do love choppy mall, but I think that's expensive. And when you say uncut, I'm not sure what you mean. I didn't know there was an uncut version or a cut version. So I don't know if maybe that person's ripping you off or something. I'm sure you can find that to watch online and other stuff. So no, $140 I don't think is worth it. And I love the film, but nah, you don't need to pay $140.
L.A. Jewel comes in with a hot take. Lionsgate can kiss his damn ass. All
Oh
right,
yeah.
fair enough. Harry Potter's ladder.
I think before that movie guy had a super chat.
Fucking hell. Wait, who had a super chat?
Movie guy about Vinegar Syndrome.
Oh, where in the fuck is that at now?
I don't even see that.
Oh, here we go. I have a feeling even Vinegar Syndrome wouldn't touch Clown House for that 1981-82 film. Inchon?
Yeah, Inchon was a war movie that was done by. It was financed by the people in South Korea. It's like a political film. It had what was his name?
I'm trying really hard not to do it, but it's probably going to happen.
Laurence Olivier. So no, it's never been released, only on VHS because of, and it's a pretty crappy war film anyway. And no, Clown House, no one's going to release that. It'd be too much of a hassle. It'd be too much questions.
It's so unfortunate, the history and everything that happened with that, because I grew up watching that movie like when I was a kid, and I had no idea. Obviously, I mean, most people back then didn't know.
Yeah, the movie isn't even all that, and
yeah, I think it's more effective when you're a kid because like it's got some fun moments or cool moments to it, but they're few and far between.
It does.
The clowns do look creepy and stuff in the movie. It's got some atmosphere. It works in parts, but it's like you feel wrong owning it, you know, like if it was to come out, it's like I don't know if I should spend money on that.
What, Clown House?
Yeah.
God damn it, Mark. You can't go around buying Clown House with all that shit going on in that movie. Not even talk about that. Lord Jesus.
Plus, you would have to pay money to Victor, I believe, since he made the film. So he would have to get some money.
He might get a paycheck. Maybe it's possible.
But also, I just want to take a minute to say, Laurence Olivier.
That sounds about right.
Favorite director's Michael Mann. See, don't get me. You're gonna get me started. I'm trying not to get started on that. Yes, I did see this today too. Thoughts on Terrorvision's new sublabel Death Nerve that's supposed to be focusing on Jallow. Well, their first Jallow was from like 2011 or something like that. So I mean, that's not a great start. Like the problem is, man, at this stage in the game, like everybody's releasing Jallows, and they've released all of the really good ones and the ones that are well known. It's like that's not what you want. That's not what you want to get into. I mean, there's how many different labels have box sets of like forgotten Jallows, or like, you know, you got the Vinegar Syndrome ones, you got the Arrow ones. It's like it's done. Even I'm fucking sick of Jallows at this point. It's like I get it, but Jesus Christ.
Is there one? I'm not as familiar with the genre as you guys. For each of you, is there one or two that they haven't done that you want to see released a Giallo? Do you think it's underrated, or is it gem, or hasn't got a proper release? Is there one or two of them at least?
I don't know if I'd say it's underrated, but
Okay.
it's one that I'd like to see released and cleaned up, and it's never been done. Midnight Killer. That's one that I would thought like Vinegar Syndrome would have been all over, but they haven't done it. Same with Severance, they haven't done it either. So I'm like, I don't know. Maybe if it's a rights thing, it's a Bava movie, so it seems like it should have come out from somebody. A lot of his other stuff has. Hell, even his TV movies have gotten releases so far. So maybe it's just a matter of time. It could be one that's canceled at any point.
I can't think of one, man. Like, I mean, I like certain Jallows. I think a ton of them are really just kind of boring, and you just have to slog through them. You really have to be in the right mindset to watch those movies anyway. But like, the problem is I can't think of any that I really like that aren't out already, because like there's so much shit they put out now that it's would be impossible for me to think of like one that hasn't been put out. I mean, the one that I did not a Jallow, but like in the same vein, and it's already out, but I like the one that I'm really waiting on is Inferno, from like a 4K of Inferno to come out.
Okay.
Like that is to me, that's the end all be all of like Italian visual filmmaking, like that Argento was doing at that time. And I just want the damn 4K of that, because I think that would be one movie that would actually really, really benefit from 4K.
Right.
So,
okay.
LA says whoever doesn't put out Clown House is pussy.
That's Stream Factory. They were in talks of it, and then they went the other way. Good reason though.
Stage Fright. The Stage Fright 4K.
That would be nice.
Creaming their jeans about that too.
Yeah. Heavy Metal Massacre 4K.
Oh my God, man. Yeah, if you want to watch just like old VHS dissolves from like one thing to another, and then him lean up against the wall for 20 minutes like this. What a waste of life and time that movie was. Let's see what Vinegar Syndrome's doing up there. Shit, there's sale coming up. Okay, all right. They've got a frequently asked questions up. I'm going to click on over to their site real quick, and we'll run through what's going to happen. We're going to be covering this sale as usual.
Sure.
But I'm sure that it will be at least moderately disappointing.
So it says it begins August 29th, Friday, to Tuesday, September 2nd.
Let's see, 19 new releases on sale September 1st.
And 18 you'll never heard of.
Let's check the frequently asked questions. What is this sale? Okay, so
this is where we rip you off.
this is where we get more of your damn money, and sell you a bunch of shit that nobody wants to buy. You bunch of clowns. Our warehouse crew has been working hard assembling and organizing these products, and they are now ready to find a new home. They've uncovered tons of new products. Man, look. Stop with the horse shit, please. You have not uncovered anything. You just made a bunch of shit that you already like made before to make more money, and you're just trying to get away with like saying that it was limited by saying that you found it. Nobody, listen. If you have like several different warehouses, who just loses like fucking boxes and boxes of shit unless it's 1970s and you're like Warner Brothers or something like that? Like nobody does that.
Right, yeah.
What do you got? Fucking Ray Charles working the quality control there or something? Like, how are you losing all this shit all the time?
It's like
they did have a blind guy working quality control.
It's the
Did
warehouse.
they really? That would be so killer. It makes sense.
It's where the Ark of the Covenant was. It's that
Yeah.
warehouse.
Yeah, anyway, let me see what they got here real quick. Let me try to make this a little bit bigger. I don't know if that helped anything at all. Just like past Labor Day sales, we will be bringing you new titles, major discounts, promotions, new merch. Okay. Starts on August the 29th, 12:01 a.m. and ends on Tuesday, September 2nd. Both Vinegar Syndrome and that porn title that I can't pronounce will be shutting down around 10 a.m. on Wednesday, August 27th in preparation. What's going to be on sale? Okay, a variety of products will be released prior to November 2024, which will be the ones discounted, including releases and merchandising from 10 to 75%. Special discounted sections of the site to browse. Okay. The out-of-print titles each day on the sale, which they did this last sale. The first drop of out-of-print product will be when the sale starts, and the following drops take place each day. All right.
So are those ones that were out of print, they found more, or ones that are going out of print?
I think those are the ones that are going out of print. Like, that's what they did last time, and everybody was confused about it. It was just like, this is just shit that's like getting ready to go out of print, and we want to hurry up and get rid of it because we probably had it for about 5 years. The Vinegar Syndrome promotional shit, that's all a scam. We'll just get past that. Just do me a favor, and if you have any of those points, just use them to get like money off of the stuff you buy from Vinegar Syndrome, and don't use them for anything else that they do. It's a giant carnival fucking racket scam if you do. Like, they don't come out with any new slip covers. When they do, they suck ass. The only other things you can do with it is like they'll have like a raffle basically where they're just trying to get your points. They'll be like, enter into this and you'll have a chance to win like this huge thing, and then like 50 million people enter. You don't have any chance of winning it, and you just gave away like all your points. The only thing you can do with those points that makes any sense is use them to take money off of your purchase price. That's it. Well, fucking do anything else with them except that.
How many points like equal the money? Like,
it's like what is it, Mark? It's like isn't 1,000 like $10 or something like that?
That sounds about right. Yeah.
So like I had last time, I had 5,000 or 6,000 points saved up, and I got a pretty good lot. They only let you use like a certain amount of money too, by the way, each time. Like $20 or something like that, I think is the maximum.
What?
Yeah, you can't just use all of your shit like at one time.
Why?
Because
I mean, I know why, but
yeah,
so you can't get free stuff.
They're Vinegar Syndrome. They'll figure out loopholes to all this shit. The out of print titles getting added during the sale are products that have sold out in the past but have been unearthed in apparently the same warehouse that like the Invisible Woman uses or something from Fantastic Four.
Okay.
This is due to a variety of reasons, from locating a forgotten box.
That happens all the time.
Yeah. You imagine that? Like, how fucking messed up of a company would you be if you just had like random ass boxes laying around that you just forgot about for years?
Wait. Going through damages that have been processed, so you may get like a damaged copy. Like, in all seriousness, how would that work? Like, okay, going through returns and or damages. Like, if it's a damaged product, I guess just a case. I guess.
I think that's probably just a cover up for them to claim that they found some shit. It's going to be damaged.
Yeah,
it's brand new. So remember, the out of print sections will have products ranging in stock levels will be extremely limited. Of course, they will. The entire collection will have a strict 1 unit per customer. Okay. Slightly dinged corners, imperfect edges, small scuff marks. I can just imagine these Vinegar Syndrome guys being like, listen, we printed all this shit out just now, but we want them to think like this stuff is this. So just take a hammer to the like half of this stuff. We're going to sell it to these idiots.
Yeah, no replacements, they say. Until we find more.
You will be able to do order stacking, which that's actually good if you want to buy a bunch of shit. Free shipping thresholds are disabled.
When will they ship? Whenever we feel like it.
Yeah, fucking, who knows?
So you said 19? movies they're releasing.
That's what they
19?
said. 19 movies. I'm assuming like is that mostly partner labels?
Maybe.
Are they?
You-
Like, let's see.
Probably.
That's what it's usually been, right?
Yeah. There
Yeah, I
might be
can't
like
imagine.
3 or 4 actual like releases from them, and the others are partner labels.
So what this looks like to me, and somebody was talking about it, like they're gonna have some of those Vice Academy sets that people cream their jeans about, and they're like going for like hundreds of dollars online. They're
I've
gonna
never
have
seen
those.
Are they
And
good
now-
movies?
No. Is anything Vinegar Syndrome does good really? Like,
Carnbo.
yeah, I forgot.
Virtuosity.
It's like Linnea Quigley and like a bunch of, I think there's porn stars. Just like
Okay, I
There-
see here. Yeah, even the logo, the title, the font is the same font as this is the Vice
Yeah,
Academy font.
so they've found some of those, and like people that will last about 3 minutes before they sell out, if that. You won't be able to get any of them because they'll jam the site up.
They got so much stuff. Like, I swear they keep a lot of the stuff that's sold out. All those so-called limited editions, they keep a lot of those and they sell them at the conventions. When I was there, for example, Dirty Work, they had a ton of them with the hard case and all that. Like, and there's been sold out on the site, but they still have them. So they have reserves of stuff, and they're just bullshitting you. I mean,
So this, like,
found it. Yeah,
they're really selling you on a re-release, not even something because they released Vice Academy before, right?
Yeah, it's been out of print forever though.
So it's not even like something brand new. It's just a re-release. Like, it's a big hype for a re-release.
It's a hype for a re-release. Just a lot of people like been trying to get it and just haven't been able to get. I don't know why though. I mean, those movies you can watch them anywhere and they're not good. People lose their mind about that set for some reason.
Haven't seen them.
Let's see. But yeah, so that's the Vinegar Syndrome stuff. So we'll be covering that sale, and I'm sure it'll be fantastic. As always. Quality.
Still waiting on Murder by Phone. Come on, guys. Stop letting me down.
Hey, that might be in this new sale. You never know.
Somebody brought this up.
It won't.
It won't.
Yeah, that's a film I do like. Richard Chamberlain. It's a goofy premise, but it's fun Canadian horror flick. Yeah. It is.
Movie guy's hopping off here. We'll see.
Have a good night.
Later.
So you guys talked about this before. What are your thoughts on that that Lost Chainsaw Massacre eBay?
Oh yeah,
8,000.
Kept meaning to click on that. People were putting it up there. So,
Which I don't think. Which I just not the movie. It could be anything.
Well, from what CK was saying, I didn't really read the fine print of this. I thought it was the actual movie, but apparently, I wonder if the listing is saved somewhere.
What was the name
apparently,
of the movie?
Was it like All American Massacre or something like that?
All American Nightmare, I think.
All American Nightmare. So yeah, it showed up on eBay, the VHS of something, and people have been talking about this movie for years. There was even a documentary made about it, and it was kind of like this lost Texas Chainsaw film that had Bill Moseley in it.
It says an All-American Massacre unedited work print VHS tape.
Okay.
That's how it's worded. And they have the picture, which I can't show, but it has like VHS tape and a bunch of still. But it says unedited work print VHS tape now, unless they lied.
Go. Yeah. So it was like $8,000.
$8,500.
So somebody bought it. I think that somebody said that like they were going to show it on. The original plan was that Christian was going to show it on his channel or something like that.
Don't do it.
I was just like, dude, that's a bad fucking idea. Like, probably shouldn't do that. But
I mean, you guys got not to get into it. You guys long ago got in trouble for showing a film, and it wasn't some fucking movie that's ever been released or whatever. So
think about it. thing about it was too is that like I mean you can buy that VHS tape, right? But that doesn't really give you the copyright or anything of the film,
No.
which is probably with I think CK said it was with Vortex, which is Kim Hinkle. So like he'll sue you tits off. Like that'll be brutal if he finds out you're showing that.
Apparently Christian did an update on it. It's not seen the light of day. William Hooper is still trying to finish it.
Hmm.
Wow. Good luck. That ain't going to happen, but I barely even know what the hell the film is. So I did care a lot.
Ah, yeah.
I've heard of it, but
Paid $8,500.
yeah. Well, someone said
Wow.
he maybe took an offer.
Oh, okay.
But man, what a waste of money. He probably thought, oh, maybe I'm gonna make some money off this somehow, and no, you're not. What a
Yeah, I
waste.
mean, that is really kind of taking a gamble on that. That would actually be anything whatsoever, you know? Like it could just be, it could be anything.
Well, if that guy's married, he's getting divorced now.
Nick B, he asked a great question. You heard anything lately about murder set pieces? Listen, so right around the time that lawsuit shit came out that he said that they said was not true or whatever, there was this rumor going around that they were going bankrupt and they had not a lawsuit, I guess bankruptcy, had made a bankruptcy filing in court, and there was this thing, and then the guy that owns that company came out and said that's fake or whatever. Okay, well, like I sent an email out and I was like, listen, like either tell me when this shit is getting sent out or give me my money back. Like do one of the two things. And he's never responded. That's been months ago now. And you've never heard anything else about that. So I'm more inclined to believe that probably is true now than I am to believe that it's not. Like I haven't heard anything about that, nor have I heard anything about any of their titles coming out.
And what was the full story? A lawsuit?
It wasn't a lawsuit. I keep saying lawsuit, but that's not the right word. So there was a screenshot of like a bankruptcy filing in California that had Massacre video and his name like attached to it.
I remember that. Yeah.
And so people were like, well, y'all ain't never getting your shit now. Like he's going out of business. And then he came on there and he was like, this is fake. Like somebody just made this up or something like that. But since that time, I haven't heard anything, because then after that, he was like, this stuff will start shipping soon. He even like, I think he gave a month or something. It was going to, some of this stuff was going to start. I haven't heard anything about any of that stuff since then. So I don't know. Like, I don't expect that I'll ever get my money back, nor do I think that that movie will ever come out. So
Is it even still available up on the site? Like, when's the last time you went to the site? How's that looking?
Dude, I haven't been on that site since I ordered it. I try to forget that site exists now, to be honest. Fucking guy. Shit ass shit.
That's crazy.
Let's see.
Damn.
Movies. Well, you ain't gonna be getting any of them, but here we go. You know what?
Uh-oh.
Don't tell me it's not there anymore.
Let's see if it's in the, might be in the pre-order section. I might be jumping the gun here. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's in the pre-orders. It's up still.
Okay.
The collection, the bundle, all of the stuff is still up on there. As is Hack-A-Lantern, which I don't think that's ever shipped either. There's like a Hack-A-Lantern, like a 4K or something. Something.
Yeah.
It never came out either.
What was that one movie they had up there for pre-order? What was it? Nutbag or something?
Nutbag, yeah. Nutbag.
Oh man, their library.
Oh man.
What a selection of movies.
I just I get really tired of these companies nowadays because there's another one too, Air 444, which I ordered a bunch of stuff from, and they just recently came out and they like after months and months they were like, "All right, we're shipping this shit out at the end of August or whatever." They had like, and it's like we're getting pretty close to the end of August, boys. Like, what are we doing? Like at this point.
Yeah, I've never bought anything from Massacre Video. At least Air 444 has actually shipped out stuff. Like, I've gotten some releases from them, but and I can understand it. Like, if you're like a 2-man or 3-man operation, I get it, but you got to send these people their stuff, man. You took their money. Like, you need to make good on the orders, or at least provide gradual updates as to what the hell's going on. That's just crazy to me. I mean, dude, it's like you're asking for like a lawsuit or something at this point.
I'll take the money and run.
Yeah, that seems to be a lot of times what happens.
I've seen it happen before, not with companies, but well, there was a guy who said he was a company called Hong Kong Rescue who had all these like John Woo films he put on Blu-ray and maybe in 4K, and I was like one of the last to get theirs, and then people were waiting for theirs, and 1, 2, 5, 7 months went by, and then he disappeared, and his website was gone. He took the money and ran. So,
well, you remember, was it Cine Museum?
Yes,
That company that like screwed over all those people.
They're still around.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the site's still up.
what was the movie? Do you remember?
Lost Boys, I think, was one.
That was one.
Oh,
of the
it
big
didn't
ones.
Garrett.
I think
Garrett
it was
buy it.
somebody bought that. Yeah.
I think he said Mel bought one.
Yeah,
and
She still
never
hasn't
got
got
it. Like,
Yeah.
she
never got-
bought it, and it was like a lot of money, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, those were not cheap.
really expensive titles.
There's a lot of people that do that. They just kind of fly under the radar a lot of times.
I'm just glad I didn't fall for it because they almost had me a couple times with certain titles, but I was just thinking like, you've heard the stories, so I'm like, I don't think I should take a chance. Yeah, that's fucked.
I just
Oh,
want the money.
160 for a box set, or I'm just looking at the Cine Museum thing.
And it's like one movie is like over $100, depending on like what limited version you get. I mean, I've seen people in the past posted on like Reddit and stuff. They've shown some of their previous releases. So they have sent stuff out. I don't know what their policy is or who all's working there or what, but it still sounds pretty shady to me, at least with the Lost Boys thing.
I'm just curious here real quick. Hold on. Fucking shit on these things. So the only thing it says, if you look up, like, if you go to Massacre Video and you look up, like, that Nick Plumbo collection with Murder City, it says, this is a pre-order. Once disc is back from manufacturing, it will immediately ship. Orders containing pre-orders are shipped once the pre-order is in hand. It's like, there's no, like, dude, I don't even know how you can legally do that. Because you could come back like 5 years and be like, yeah, it took us 5 years to get it. Like,
I see here on their Facebook, July 6th, that court document going around is completely fake, just a troll. Our company's not called Master Video Inc. There's no depths, no issues. That's to arrive, Hacker Lantern, then MBS, a few more BDs, and finally Murder Set Pieces. We're at the tail end of our distributor switch and truly appreciate everyone's patience. Thank you. We'll see you in 10 years.
has any of that shit shipped? Yeah. The Hacker Lantern pre-order was July of last year. The year.
Well, on the site they have the book, like the screenplay book for Murder Set Pieces. Like, what's the holdup on that? It's a fucking book.
They don't, because they don't have any of that stuff.
It's not written yet. You
Yeah,
have to write it, Mark.
they got to rewrite the screenplay.
Rewrite it. Yeah. Write it out in pencil and send it to you soon. Bog Zombie says he's been seeing a lot of their titles going up for like $7, really, really cheap Blu-rays. Yeah, they're trying to like just afford the rent at this point, bro. I don't know. I'm tired of getting ripped off by a bunch of these fuckers.
I mean, the thing with what you're saying there is, I mean, this is over exaggeration, maybe some would say, but that could be a death knell for physical media in the future. If you keep seeing these other things pop up, they just rip people off or just take forever, and then people just lose interest. And yeah, there'll always be a fan base, but I would think there's only so much you could take, that you could put up, that you could be lenient on before you have enough. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but there'll be people that they could lose $1,000, they'll still buy more.
I don't see anybody like, this is just me, I guess, but like I'm not gonna pre-order anything from them ever again. There's no way like I would ever do that again. So I mean, I gotta imagine there's a lot of people like me that like if they did pre-order any of that stuff, including like Hack-A-Lantern or the murder set, they're not gonna ever do that again.
Or if a new company comes up, like how could you trust them because you've had bad experience with other companies?
I don't really trust
it pops up
anymore, to be honest. Like, I mean, maybe like Arrow,
right?
I mean, or something that big where you know it's not going to fail. Even Vinegar Syndrome and like stuff like that. Like, their shipping stuff is sketchy.
Mm-hmm.
It's hit or miss.
Red Shirt Pictures won't let you down. Yeah.
At least it will probably ship, but who knows when.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. A lot of these companies where they're like, and Terrivision is also the same way, to be honest. Like they'll come out with a title and kind of be like, oh, this is going to be awesome. And then it'll be like delayed a couple months and then another couple months. And then like, it's just, if you're paying that much money for something, then you should ship it when you say you're going to ship it. Stop fucking around. If you don't know like when it's going to ship, don't advertise it.
Right. Or you need to at least do like a disclaimer or something just for full transparency. Just saying.
Yeah, I mean, they'll put dates on there and then just back out of the dates completely. Be like, oh, well, the shipping guy got a marker stuck up his ass, so he's not going to be able to sit down on a Sharpie and he's not going to be able to ship your stuff out now. But yeah, I mean, lots of stuff happening in the physical media world. Some of it good and some of it not so good. But you got to admit, like, this is a time like no other in terms of if you want to buy stuff. I mean, it's all out there to buy pretty much now. It's just you may never get it. Buy it.
That's what I would put.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm reading Jack's comment about physical media making a comeback. That made me think about the thing that I saw on Reddit about Best Buy selling physical media again. Now, I saw, well, so they brought this up. Garrett brought it up, I think, on the MWO show about them selling certain titles again, at least online only, but not in store. So I didn't go to the site or anything, but I read a little further into it, and apparently they're allowing people to sell movies through it, like a marketplace kind of thing, like Amazon does or Walmart does, where you could sell movies on there. So I don't know. I haven't really looked into it, but I mean, would you say that physical media is making a comeback in any sort of way? Do you guys think that? I mean, of course, it'll never be the hype that it was, but.
I've never noticed it to be gone. Like pretty much consistently for the past, Jesus, since we've been doing the show at least, physical media has been pretty damn strong, man. Like I wouldn't say it's a comeback. I mean, if it's a comeback, then it's been over a period of like many, many, many years. Like because when we first started doing the show again is when I got into Vinegar Syndrome, and it was huge at that time, and it just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And I feel like, you know, all of these companies have kind of gotten bigger, but it's just been there though. Severance been around for 20 years.
Right. True.
Blue Underground, Arrow, all these companies have been around for years and years.
Yeah, I mean, I see a lot less of it in stores. So, I mean, I don't know about the comeback thing myself. I mean, I would think if it was, then you would have bigger sections in Walmart, Target, whatever, any of those chains that still sell it. But I see it less and less, honestly.
This is a good point too, though. All of the ads on Tubi and YouTube are making movies impossible to watch. Just takes me out of film when an ad. When we were trying to watch that do that commentary,
dude, bro.
It was literally every 5 minutes there was an ad, and I'm like, this is just. There's no way I would do this on a regular basis. Like try to watch anything on this, like I would lose my mind.
Yeah, I try to get around the ads on Tubi.
How do you do it?
Get around the ads?
Yeah. On Tubi.
So if you start the movie on like a browser of some sort and you have pop-up blockers or ad blockers, it'll block the ads and you can just watch it without it. And then if you don't want to watch it on your monitor, you could just cast it to the TV or whatever. It's also another way around it.
So like Firefox? Like using Firefox or just any browser?
Any browser. Well, I use Chrome. And then I have about maybe 7 or 8 ad blocker extensions that I add to it so that I make sure I block everything on any given site. So I don't have to worry about ads on YouTube and sites like that.
Well, you said you have 7 or 8 of them?
Yeah, because what'll happen is inevitably some things will get through. Like something, like if you just have 1 or 2, something, you still will probably get an ad, but it won't be as frequent. So I have like 7 or 8 of them going.
Since I put in two condoms on, extra protection.
Sure. I don't know if anybody's going to wear the whole pack, but yeah, I see what you mean.
Somebody said that it did, actually. While we were doing the commentary, somebody brought that up. The Brave browser. Yes, ours does. They still have just like one random bin of movies that are like $5 like DVDs in the middle of the.
Yeah, mine does too. But it's not like, as far as like the newer releases, there's like 3 racks, maybe 4. It depends on which one you go to, because there's one Walmart that I go to. It does have like the the Bloody Disgusting section where it's got all the horror stuff in there. But then there's another one that I go to, it doesn't have it at all. So I think it varies from Walmart to Walmart.
Wonder how they decide which Walmarts to put that shit in.
I've always thought that too. I don't know.
Mine doesn't have the bins anymore. They took it away.
You need the bins. You need to get like elbow deep in them fuckers. Just turn yourself upside down. Go down into them.
I always hated them. That's why I never understood why they did that. Like, just get a shelf and put them up, and I think people would actually buy it because they can actually see it more. They don't want to dig. It's not a ball.
I always thought it was funny that like they just kind of did it in my mind as a way to like as a fuck you to the customers. Like, get your ass in there and dig around, bitch. We don't care that much.
Yeah.
You're elbow deep in a bunch of shitty movies trying to find one gem.
It's like 5 movies with The Rock, and you just push him aside.
Yeah, it's every movie he's done.
So the only thing that I think of is I know there's a new Chainsaw Massacre documentary being released. I just talked with some people who are fans of the film. Like Pat Oswald, gives a fuck about Pat Oswald's opinion on Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, there's
Gives
some.
a fuck.
I mean, honestly, in terms of like celebrities or talking head I don't give a fuck about any of that stuff. I don't care what anybody thinks about those movies. Why would I at this point? They're just gonna get on there and be like, God damn, this is killer. I love this movie.
Right.
It came out. Best shit I've ever seen. It's like, how's that going to do anything for you? I saw this movie and it split my dick in two.
Well, I do say like for some films, there's nothing else you could talk about with certain film, that film or Jaws or like there's nothing else you could talk about. It's been all said and done.
Exactly. Like
Yeah.
I don't want to see. I really don't care about like hearing anybody's take on like, Evil Dead, Friday the 13th movie. Like what the fuck else is going to be said about any of those movies where you're just going to be like, oh, that's mind blowing.
Right. Yeah.
I'd rather hear somebody talk about Crazy Fat Ethel or something like that at this point. Some movie you've never heard of. Just be like, God damn it, I shit my pants. That movie was so good. I watched it.
Congo.
No.
But and then one film that's intriguing as a horror film coming out, I don't know when, is Good Boy, because it's a horror film from the perspective of a dog. I think it's like the owners get possessed or something, but it's all from the perspective of the dog. At least makes it kind of like Bad Moon, but instead of a werewolf, it's which I like Bad Moon, so I'm intrigued, but at least something a little bit different, since so many things are just so generic to me. So
yeah,
I appreciate someone doing something different. And the dog looks like a better actor than some people I've seen lately. Like I know he did last summer.
poor old Freddie Prinze Jr., man. That guy.
He tried to be tough too, because I got a white beard. I got a deeper voice now. I'm so tough.
There's one dude that can never be tough. It's Freddie Prinze Jr. I'm fairly certain.
Yeah.
It's like Corey Feldman trying to be tough or something. It's not going to work.
Yeah. Corey Feldman. Never mind.
Yeah. Let's not.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're over 2 hours and some minutes into this. So,
Of course.
we got a lot of stuff coming up on the show, but let's see. Rambo, what do you got going on? Like, what's coming out?
So recently I uploaded some reviews of some Ghostbuster films, the first two, as well as that awful reboot.
I saw the Ghostbusters Afterlife, or not Afterlife, but is it Afterlife? The 2016 one? What's
no,
the
that's
2016.
Afterlife is the other one where Egon's dead at the end.
Oh,
2016 is all the ladies who shoot the ghost in the dick.
the ladies. Yeah.
So that re-review is up. I know we did last summer. Review is up.
Mm-hmm.
In the future, commentary on the first Ninja Turtles film, which we got requested. Says it's the 35th anniversary.
Oh,
Night of Horror. Yeah.
That should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed doing that. Night of Horror, for movie guy who's new here, that hear how bored I was.
Oh shit. We lost Marq. Marq fucking blew up or something. That's the weirdest shit I've ever seen. Like sneezed and then his shit went off. He blew up like that fucking like that guy in Big Trouble in Little China.
He must have been hit the button or something.
I can't wait to hear this story. He slammed his head on the fucking keyboard or something.
But long story short, other reviews to come. A variety of stuff. The Green Slime, which is a nostalgia film I saw from the 60s. Big Trouble in Little China, funny enough. That's re-reviews coming up. I did see the Kevin Smith anthology film Kilroy Was Here, so I have to review and upload that. And much, much more to come. So thanks to people out there.
Yeah. Carter says he's watching Halloween 5. It's the part where the stuttering kid says, Cookie. Jamie. What a horrible movie that is. So since Mark ain't here, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you that on Sunday, we've got the Cruel Summer Slashback series where we're going to be talking about supernatural slasher films. Somewhere in here, I probably got the picture, but I don't know if I can find it in time. But anyway, we're going to be doing Superstition and the Boogeyman. Superstition is a great, underseen, underrated, I don't know what you'd exactly call, like slasher, supernatural, possession, weird kind of movie. And then the Boogeyman is just absolute insanity by Uli Lamel. I can't even really describe what that is, but. And then we're going to be covering the Labor Day sale, of course, from Vinegar Syndrome when that one happens too. So there's a lot of stuff.
That one is August 28th at 10:30 p.m. Central on Dead Pit. Yeah, Labor Day, Vinegar Syndrome. I look forward to you guys being disappointed again.
Well, you know, if there's one consistent thing in this world, it's that we're always going to be let down by their fucking sales. Like, it's never not going to happen. So I guess since Mark apparently headbutted his monitor out,
I don't see anything on Instagram or such. He has a message.
Ask him what the hell he was doing, but like he was out. But anyway. Oh, I guess I should say too, the hats and shit are back in stock. We've also got those. We just got in those limited edition VHS tapes of the horror host thing that we did for the Grosse Ile Horrorthon. Grosse Ile is a small little island of rich people in Michigan, around Michigan. And for some reason, they had their own like closed circuit kind of system. And they wanted to do a horrorthon. And we were hired to be the hosts of that one year. And so it's us hosting Night of the Living Dead and something else, Man Creature or something like that. Anyway, but that VHS tape will be available for sale probably through Tape Rod, I would say, in the very near future. So check that out. I can't believe you remember that Jackson Jackets killer. Mark says he's trying to come back in, and then Bog Zombie says that's Mark's new way of saying he doesn't have shit going on. He just like hops out before like Man Beast. That's what it was. The Rhino.
When was this filmed?
God, man, I don't even know. Right around the time we did the documentary.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. So I'm gonna see if Mark can get his ass back on here. I'll give you about another minute because I'll get ready to pass out. Thanks to everybody in the chat though, definitely for the super chats and for just coming on and bullshitting for this 2-hour long period of time on a Friday night. Alex Sanchez, you have a pleasant night.
Okay, well, I'll throw out a question then, since this film's around the corner. Next week, actually. Toxic Avenger.
What's the question?
Will you ever see it? You're
No.
the troll.
I mean, I won't go to the theater to see it. I'll see it on a completely legal streaming service that I have.
Do you have any hype or hope that it could surprise you?
None. 0% chance.
What are your thoughts on I think I know the first one, but the sequels to Toxic, do you remember Toxic Avenger 2 or 3 or 4?
Yeah, I've got them all. I've watched. I mean, I really do like those movies. They're part
All
of
4, okay.
Yeah. So when I was a kid, I watched Toxic Avenger 2 a lot. I don't know why. It's just one of those movies that like I just watched I mean, I watched the Garbage Pail Kids movie a lot too. It's not like they're good or anything. But like that movie always, I don't know, just stood out to me and I liked it and watched it. So I went back and watched it again about a year ago and I was like, Jesus Christ, this is one of the dumbest fucking things. It's like, what the hell is wrong with me that I like that? Yes, you made it back, Mark.
I came back like 3 times. I don't know if you saw me. Did you
No,
see
I
me?
did. You came in for like a split second and
Oh.
then went off before I even had a chance to like.
It keeps doing that. It did that when we first started. Like it lets me in, then it kicks me out. Get back.
What happened the
in,
first
kick me
time?
out.
Did he sneeze and
Like,
your
what
sneeze blew
I
out?
was just coughing and then it just kicked me out. I don't know why.
It's like
Fucking, I don't know.
You're
starting
rude
to
for
really
coughing.
Pissed at StreamYard here. Fucking up lately too much.
Oh yeah, but Toxic Avenger 2, I really, really liked. Then I just watched it again and realized it's pretty awful. Toxic Avenger 3, it's kind of like a step down from 2 pretty significantly, really. And Citizen Toxie, which is 4, I kind of like that movie. It's different. It's like like a newer version of that. But yeah, I like all those movies fairly well. I just don't care about like this movie for some reason. Something about the way it looks and the fact it's got Peter Dinklage in it and what they're doing is just, I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any desire to like watch. A lot of the trauma stuff that I really liked wasn't even the main franchises. It was stuff like Combat Shock and
Terror Farmer.
Terra Firmer, Tromeo and Juliet, fucking
Do you like Poltergeist?
not really. No, I mean it was okay, but
The singing definitely killed it.
yeah, there's way too much musical shit in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Blood-Sucking Freaks, they released that first. I mean, I really did enjoy a lot of those movies, but
Didn't they do a movie called like Butt Crack?
yes, they did.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
That one must have slipped past me.
Right between the cracks. But I was wondering if I made that up, but
I can't. I don't understand this comment, but it's fucking hilarious to me for some reason. Mark sneezed himself out like a hooker. Like,
What? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That does seem accurate.
yeah. I do have like a few of those trauma releases, but not a lot. Mostly the ones we were just mentioning. I have like the Tox box that they put out years ago.
Yep.
And we were just talking about Best Buy. That was actually one that I bought in Best Buy. Like that was when they still carried shit like that.
Are you interested in the new one, Mark?
Not really, no. It's just, I hate to say trauma had a certain kind of charm, but it's just for a lack of a better term. Like, I guess, like it's definitely lacking it with this reboot or remake, whatever you want to call it. I just don't get that same aura about it, like at all. And I hope this doesn't start a trend of them trying to remake or reboot all their old stuff, like, because that's definitely,
well, if it's successful, it would. If it's successful,
unfortunately, yeah, that might be the case. Yeah.
What would be the next one, you think? If you had to think.
What is like their most?
Well, to me, it's always been Class of Nukem High.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
that's always been the same. And then probably Sergeant Kabuki Man. I don't even know where you go after that. Like, what even would be close? As memorable stuff that they put out.
I'm guessing you don't like any of those.
To be fair, a lot of them I didn't see. I saw a few trauma and I kind of gave up.
Yeah, I could see that. But anyway, before you sneezed yourself into the nether region, the netherworld,
of a hooker, I guess.
Have you got anything coming up, Mark?
I do. I got something new from Germany that
Oh,
I think
God.
people will really like. I ain't gonna say what it is.
If it's a severed hooker's head, I'm going to be upset.
No. You'll have to stay tuned to the channel this weekend to see what it is. It's pretty
Oh,
rad
shit.
though. Yep. That's the only thing.
Cool.
So check out all of our different channels: Rambo, Ref, Stuntman, Marq, and Dead Pit. Into the Dead Pit, deadpit.com, Dead Pit on Patreon. Bunch of shit going on. Until next time, though, always remember that everybody dies, but Friday night lives. See y'all.
I want all these people to click everything they're supposed to click.
You haven't been liking them, you haven't been subscribing to them, you haven't clicked the bell or notification or anything like that.
Folks, why don't you click the like button?
Do you hate us? Do you not want to see us succeed?
Why don't you click the heart button?
Is this something that you have against our particular show?
Why don't you subscribe?
You should click on one of them buttons right now if you want us to continue to bring greatness into your life.
There's all kinds of wonderful shirts over at shop.deadpit.com. Simply the best horror shirts. On TeePublic, there are others, but they all suck. You can get some Dead Pit radio shirts. You can get Last Out on the Left. The Hills Have Eyes. Texas Chainsaw. Oh, wait, you can't say Texas Chainsaw. All kinds of shirts, folks. You're gonna love them. Shop.deadpit.com.
Special thanks goes out to our supporters on Patreon. You know what kind of stuff you can get on Patreon, Uncle Bill, starting at only $1 a month?
What's that?
Access to every Dead Pit show since 2005. We got almost 200 fan commentaries that we've done over the decades.
Here's what other fucking Patreons do. They're like, hey, give us money and then we'll let you see a video early that we're going to release like a fucking week from now. And then that's all we're going to give you. Meanwhile, we have a literal jukebox full of songs, thousands of reviews. I don't even know how many shows are up on there now that we've done over the years.
Hundreds of thousands.
You need to figure this out now and subscribe to us on Patreon and YouTube and Instagram. And help us to 1 million. The road to 1 million subscribers starts today.
So deadpitonpatreon.com. Join today. Tiers started on